Good evening, my YouTube fans. Today is 9/11, and it's not a good day or date for my family. I lost both uncles in 9/11. They worked in that building that went down. And when 9/11 comes around every year, it's really hard for my family and me. They were both of them were one of my favorite uncles. Uncle Ralph and Uncle Ray. But now they're not here. It doesn't feel the same. I think about them all the time, even when it's not 9/11. But this is definitely a hard day and a hard date for my family and for other families that are having a rough time right now with 9/11. What I'm trying to say is, even though they're not there in flesh and blood like I am on this video, they'll always be here in my heart and in my head. I will always love my Uncle Ralph and my Uncle Ray. I was their secretary growing up. They would take me into work every day during the summertime when I had off from school. They didn't work Saturdays or Sundays, but Monday to Friday I was doing the secretary work. I was fixing the files, alphabetizing them. I was typing up stuff for them. That's when typewriters were around. And then my uncles decided they didn't want me to type anymore. So they decided to get a computer that would sit at my desk. That's when computers started coming in. And they showed me how to use it, and they gave me a disc. This is not a disc, but this is the only way I can explain it. It was this size. They gave me a disc this size, and they showed me you put it inside the computer. You just put it inside the computer, and then whatever I was typing up on a typewriter, I could type on the computer keyboard, and it would go on this disc. So all the paper files that they had, they wanted me to put on discs that were this size. So I would have the paper next to me like this. It would have writing on it like that, and I would sit and I would look and I would type on the keyboards of the computer. Why, the disc, one disc was inside the computer, about that size, and I would sit and I would type it and I would spell it out exactly what it had on the paper. And it would go on the disc, the size. So when it would say disc full on it. So I would take it out, and then I would put a new disc in, and I was doing it on discs that size all day. I would type and I would look, and that's how they wanted me to do it instead of typing it up on a typewriter. And that's what I did for them. I would put all their paper files on a disc, and I would say what it's for. I would put it in an envelope, and I would say what it's for, and then I would put it in the file cabinet. And that's basically what I would do for them. I would also serve them with coffee. You name it, I would serve them with it. So that's what I did with my uncles. I'm making sort of like chocolate cookies. I was hoping that they would be donuts, but they're not turning out to be donuts. They're really not. They're turning out to be more like cookies. So, making them in, I don't know if you can see, but I'm making them inside the pan. And I've been watching them, turning them over, because